So, hopefully the mic works. Just make sure it's turned on here. Yeah, it says it's turned on. Yeah, I'm sitting there talking away for, oh god, the entirety of the last 3 plays, which is, nearly 3.5 hours, and, come to realize, oh hey, it's not picking up any of my voice from the, mic in the, camera up there. I'm like, okay, well, that sucks. Let's give this a go. Just gonna make sure that nothing stupid's going on. Okay, yeah, it's saying you're hearing things. Okay, cool. Let's turn this down a bit. I had it loud because I was watching some Netflix. Or sorry, Crunchyroll. So, okay, starting now, I'll have voice editor. Okay, where were we?
All systems are go for liftoff.
Okay, everything looks good. Oh, yes, okay, I was going to start farming. And it is super dark in here. Okay, cool. Seamouth that way, which was sorry, let me get this for my dog here. There you go. She's going up on her couch over there. Okay, so I said it the last couple times, but now you can actually hear it. I only can play for about an hour, roughly an hour and 20 minutes, because the space is so huge, everything starts to bug out. You saw it really bad in the first few runs where I fell through the world, but it gets worse and worse as we go along. So I find when I find when the console's cold and all that, like after playing a little while, that everything loads nicely. There's no bugs. I can play. And I was saying a lot through the last game that when I go into a new biome, I might be wrong, I hope I'm not, but it should not load my original stuff, like my base from way back. So I'm hoping, moving everything forward like I did in my last hour playing, I can play and not have any of those issues, so just have everything unloaded back there, and as I go in the green biome, move forward from the blue one here, I'll have much less issues. So I'm just going to start it faster. Yeah, it is much faster. So also I'm going to get my prawn suit, and then we're going to go and farm some titanium again. Yeah, that's good. I find that every 2 or 3 hours, titanium, like all the nodes refresh in this game.
Welcome aboard.
They're never in the same location, or very rarely. Get in. Fine. Embarrassing. They're rarely in the same location. But when I first started doing this, somebody told me that oh, it's impossible to make a base this big. Well, much bigger than I have currently and what I'm going to eventually get, because I'm going to run out of lithium eventually, or titanium. And I said, okay, well, no. Titanium is impossible because in the shallows it permanently refreshes like every few minutes through those scraps. But lithium, lithium's fickle, and I'll try to explain lithium as best I can. I'm about 50 hours into the game right now. 2.5 days. Titanium, I find nodes spawn when you're playing, and then they despawn. Like next time you load up, And you'll see it on here. Like, if you go to the first video, you'll see I left, like, 8 nodes here of lithium in this area. And then when I came back last time, I ran the scanners and looked around, there's only 1. So, lithium's weird. I think I'm going to farm a whole crap ton of it just in case. But, okay, did I get these already? Yeah, I already got these 3. Okay. Okay, well, here's a titanium. That's good. Yes, as you see, titanium respawns. They all respawn. This takes a while. I'm gonna go over to the crashed, or destroyed alien experiment cube. Where they were making those warpers. I found some good titanium there last time I played. So, my exit point is there, by the way. So I'm coming out, and I'm going to take a sharp right, I'm going to leave that way. Because if I go that way, the vines and all that, it's just too much. I don't think I'll successfully get around them. Not without taking a lot of turns and probably dead end after it starts. So this is good. I haven't been here in a couple hours, at least 2. So like everything over here is nice and fresh. There's lots of time reading this over. Titanium. Oh, God. I need so much coffee this morning. I'm gonna... I was gonna get some glass and get some glass locations, but tubes, but I just want to get as many titanium things as I can right now. I'll just make some windows later on. What's that? Are you lead? Or are you disappearing? Lead. Yeah. Yeah, this area has a lot of warpers, but I find warpers to be broken. They don't do anything. Like, here's a warper here, right? It's not gonna do anything. It's just gonna come up to me, stand on top of me, make a weird noise, and disappears. It's on top of me, it's making weird noises. That's fine. Maybe because I beat the game, like I saved everyone. Oh yeah, there's gonna be the spoilers by the way, obviously. Yeah, but because I cleared the place, maybe they're just not happening anymore, but they'll literally just stand on me and walk away. He's right. Yep, there he is. He's just looking at me, but he does nothing. So I ignore him. He ignores me. Of course, that's not all the creatures. The big Leviathans come and eat my soul. Oh yeah, it was titanium. This is awesome. I'm gonna be able to do a good tunnel. So yeah, in case you're wondering, I'm playing on the PlayStation 4 Pro. It's just a PlayStation 4, but it seems to handle things nicely. If I go back to where my original base is, way back, it starts to screw with the landscape, obviously. But as long as I don't, and I hover around the front, and my PlayStation's nice and cool, like it is right now, I can go pretty far in. Like, see, everything's loaded, everything's nice. The draw distance is normal. Oops, oh, lead, gross. Nothing. I'd like to find one more node. Ha. So yeah, as you know, inside this cube here, there's really nothing. It's just, there we go. Yeah, so I mentioned before, don't leave nodes half built or half drilled. Even if you're full like this, they won't respawn, because I usually don't see them spawn. If there's anything still left, just destroy them. That way, next time you can buy, there will be another full fresh node at some point. Jeez. Sorry guys, give me a second. Sorry. Oh yeah. So, let's drink some water here. Okay. So, gonna head back to my base and continue to build. First thing I'll do is I'll go inside and get some reinforcements set up. You see me fly glide like this a lot. I find it's a lot faster. Somebody told me if you go diagonal, you go fast too, but I can't see that. See, I'm going diagonal, but maybe it's just for the CMON. Okay, so as I recall from last playthrough, I only had like 2 to 5 integrity, so I do have to go back. Please be careful. Yeah, I do have to go back here and make some structure reinforcements. Yeah, see, with how stable it is, and how non-laggy it is, even though you can see my lights going way down there, I'm pretty positive at this point that it's biome locked with the loads. So as long as I don't go down there to where my big base is, and I keep going forward,
Welcome aboard,
I'm
Captain.
pretty positive I can build indefinitely without bumping into the build issues. Crashing issues that some people are having. I think that's also with your load distance. So if you put that down, you probably get much more out of it. On the PlayStation, I don't. You might be able in the options. I really haven't looked, but you might be able to change that as well. I haven't found the need to. Only if you have a giant base. I've had very few ground loading issues on the PS4 Pro playing this game. The whole thing I want to do is, once I get out of this biome, like into the green one, I want to move pretty much everything out of this biome into the green one. And then not come back to this biome while I'm building. Like, I'll come back and do other things, like farm something or grab something from my old base. But then I'll log out and take a break or something for a bit, so it uncaches over there and lets me do other stuff. Okay. Yeah.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Bring you up a little bit over here because you're my air. Now, this many materials I can actually build for a little while. So. Yeah, saying the last one, but good here. I'm going to build up and then straight across. I like to build high because it loads less things. Also, if I can get through one of these green sludge things, it'd be pretty cool. Okay, so I'm gonna build that. I'm bad. Sorry, my brain's not ready this morning. About as high as I'm gonna go. I'm trying to get to the roof section there. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna make little turns here as I go to the right. That's one mistake. Oh, that's far enough away. You don't take much damage from those things. Like, I have the radiation suit on, So, because I thought getting the fire suit and doing all this would be more boring. But yeah, I still take very little damage from them. Maybe like a 1 damage every second or so. So you can be in the fire for 2 minutes before you actually die. Yeah, so my goal here is to build a tube from the end of the game to the beginning of the game. So I found a good spot kind of near the end, as you saw, on a good start point. So where I started was perfect because it's just a very high straight up climb. And it's also good because it has, it's just a safe spot to be. So my intent is to build all the way to the beginning and then come back and finish all the way to the end. How much more I have? 1, 2. So I'm gonna do... Oh no, I did the foundation thing. Sorry, this is gonna take a minute. You hit foundation, it lags like heck, and you have to hit R2, you tap the hell out of it until it cancels it. There we go. Okay, perfect. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Okay, very good. So I'm getting quite far here, so I'm going to hop back to my pawn suit and grab some more stuff. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some food in me. I'll hold off on glass for now. Like quartz. I'll make windows later. I don't want to do too much of an overload on the game, especially since I have it running so smoothly this time. So what I'm gonna do is later I'll get all my quartz and stuff. Who's just here to the right? Like at the end of this hall. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, and my battery storage, electric machine, which everything the body needs. Garbage can. Okay, cool. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to empty you, you. We got 100% fresh one. And load it back in. Eat some food. Okay, I'm starting to run out of power. You can see it up there struggling. That's not good. This stupid water machine takes so much energy. I'm just going to zap it. I don't need it. I have the food to my right. So I can get rid of it so I can actually, you know, maintain power. This thing looks so much better. Gel going there. Salt off on the garbage. Now, the funny thing is, and I know you've all heard this, they say that uh, bases themselves, like these tunnels, don't take any power, right? However, I have nothing in my base. Like, I legit have very, very little of anything. However, I'm struggling. See, my power is struggling now. I'm wondering if that's true. I'm thinking these quarters actually take a bit of energy. Otherwise, there's no way. I have a fully functional nuclear power plant and 4 thermal plants. And everything's going to crap. Like, my power is slowly dwindling down. Like, I'm sorry. I know I haven't been to my thermal plant my nuclear plant in like 2 hours, but it has, what the hell's it doing this? But it has 3 power cells in there. I'm probably gonna have to make another one of these. I'm gonna keep an eye on my power. I'm probably gonna build another one. It's nice because we're kind of near up here up here. We're near a thermal plant, or like a sort of thermal vent, so I can just dump something there. Hey, Milwaukee. Remind me, this is probably boring for some people, but I'm going for our world record in base building length and size. So I'm just recording it so people don't think I'm cheating because, well, it's been claimed. Oh, so I'm getting titanium right now. There's the vent. I'll build another power plant. I'm getting close. I've actually had a couple people, well, the current holder on Reddit was kind of throwing shade at me saying there's not enough titanium in the game. Or, sorry, lithium, and that I don't have the patience. And I'm like, oh, don't ever underestimate how patient and bored I am. And this is on survival mode too, as you can see. I mean, it's kind of easy to make an infinite base using the mode that gives you infinite everything and you're invincible, but in this mode, yeah. It's a testament to your patience, that's for dang sure. So yeah, there's titanium. Yeah, so the reason I have one drill instead of the 2, and the other one's like a punching hand, is if you punch monsters, they actually go away. If you drill them, they don't. They kind of hover around outside. Where does it go? Yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I mean, this is definitely a little monotonous, just meandering around here. This is my first playthrough, but I've been playing the game for just about 60 hours now. It's just I have like 100% completeness, complete, and then start building this base. Oh, and it's a fully functional base. Like, I have living quarters, I have kitchens, I have clean rooms, I have 2 massive, like alien paintings where I have So it's not just a long ass tube, even though it is a long ass tube. I'm gonna have to go back to my other base very shortly, like my main base.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So that I can get stuff for the power plant there. Because I'm worried, I go back and I'm not anywhere near the max. I'm like, okay, obviously I'm at a deficit, and if I run out of power, my base will flood and I'll suck. It's a long ass base. One more node. God, that's a lot of quartz. One more node and I'll get it back. Ugh, that always fools me. Oh, there's some. Perfect. Yeah, so we'll just get rid of some shit. Well, if I ever want to do, like, just pure glass, I know the area will come to. Well, there you go, Mochi. You get to see my entire tube from beginning to end. Just have to go back to pick up some materials. Okay, cool. Not like that. If I see any on the way, I'll just nab it, but I'm happy with this amount for now. Yeah, that exit, there's no way in hell I'm doing that one. That one's just a very long way out. So the exit I'm taking is out and to the left. I'm actually really impressed. I have no wall fade here. Probably want to go back and visit my base. I'll be completely different, but as of now, the game's loading nicely. Oops, crap, I'm falling. Okay, so I'm just going to save here quickly, just because when you get back to the other area, it kind of lags everything down, and I really don't want to lose everything that I've done. Okay, so, as you know, my tube's here. See me in the tube. So far, this is the length of it. Oh, thanks, man. It's about, I want to say, 17 hours so far. Probably, yeah, about 17 hours. I'm much faster now building than I was when I first started it. Because I've been getting the knack of it. But I'm just going to go along it so you can see it. Yeah, the tube goes over here. Every once in a while you'll see a little T-junction. That's because I put something there. Another little eating area here. And let's screw it. I'll go inside of my moon base and just walk it. It's actually like a pretty tube. I try to make it a little nice looking as well, not just a mechanical thing. Hey, here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let my little guy charge, and we'll head back. I'm running through my tube. Oh, I'm starting to get some power back. That's good. Oh, of course it's going to go down now. It's charging. Guy, but... This is all one big continuous base. Every once in a while I have little glass sections. It takes away from the integrity, but if you're running like from the beginning to the end of the game, it's just this. What the hell's the point? In that green area, I'm just going to put like windows on the side and such, just because I want to get out of this area. Okay, so this is my original base, like my base, before I actually started doing the whole kabang here. So this I actually wanted to look really nice. So I put myself through a little waterfall here, plasma fall, and down here puts me right into my base. So over here you have my bed, a little grass wall, little doodads you pick up. My sitting room where you can sit down and pause time and look around at all the rays and such. Probably my favorite spot in the game is right here. You also get that cool music. Check if I have any of what I need here. Maybe some magnetite. Nope, gotta go to my ship. Okay, cool. So as I said, this is my little cafeteria. There's salt, chips, coffee machine. Downstairs. Thanks, man. This is a fun project. Over here, I have my original internal eating area. Okay, lantern fruit. I don't know if you've played the game yet, but this thing is the best thing in the game. You can legit plant 4 of them and just never worry about food or water again. This is my little area where I'm building these guys, a whole bunch of them. And of course, you can only get these things in the shallows, and that sucks, so put them here. And over here I have my electric guys that if I'm farming in a hostile spot, like later on in the game, you can farm these guys and they attack everything. They'll go and attack and destroy the big leviathans. So that's hilarious as all hell. And down here we have my nuclear power plant. So I'm just going to take a look at it. Yeah, see? So I mean, I have 3 active rods. And down there you can see I have 4 thermal plants, plus there's one up there. So with that much power, it means these junctions have to use some power. I'm going to go ahead and take a little damage and go into my Cyclops here. Yeah, so you can see right here is another thermal plant, so it's not like, you know, I quite literally have nothing that would take power.
Welcome aboard.
Oh yeah, spoiler alert.
All
The
systems online.
Cyclops is literally a mobile base. You can build everything in it. Nickel, my fabricator. Okay, where's my magnetite? Up there. So build some of you. Just gonna see what I need for a thermal plant here. Aerogel. I believe I have aerogel back in the base when I took apart the other guy. No. And no. Okay, yeah, cool. Alright, back we go. So I'm just gonna swing it back now. There's the outside of my little containment. And now, unfortunately, because I actually loaded this whole area, it's going to be a little buggy. Oh, by the way, you can actually swim in this blue stuff. I don't know if you know that. But you don't get hurt with the blue. The green you die, and you die quite quickly. But this blue stuff is safe to go into. And a lot of the radioactive stuff is in this. There's a great little outdoor farm there. But I don't need any more meat. Let's go around this. 40 minutes in? Okay, yeah, no. I should be too buggy. Okay, lithium is primarily in the gassy areas, like the toxic areas. So either you can,
Aboard, Captain.
yeah, like down here, you'll see lithium. So you can kind of look around there. It's very blocky. So let's see if I can find some lithium for you. But you want to kind of come down in the green version of this, or the blue version. Like I said, there's a lot of gold and toxic stuff down here. But for the actual nodes, they're usually hiding down in these areas. I've never, ever seen them up in plain sight. They're always down here. But the highest spot for them, I'm going to show you. Right up in this area. So right before you get to the tree here, up in this green area, you just come right here. Drop down in here, and this green area here usually has a ridiculous amount of lithium. See if we can spot some, because I actually do want to get a few. Ah, so, oh look, what's this? Not lithium, you are silver. And yeah, you're safe down here, but don't hop out of your mech here, because you will die. This green stuff is super toxic. Some silver. Gold, copper. Copper. Gold, copper, silver. So just walk around here. I mentioned earlier, you weren't on, lithium's weird. Like, legit, I've had multiple times when I came in and came off, and I saw a ton of them, logged off, and then the lithium deposits were gone. So, lesson learned is if you see lithium, farm them all. If you put your scanner to it, it'll show you nice and quick. It's obviously the best way. Oh, shoot, yeah. See, I told you when I went back there it would start messing up the game, but that's okay. But yeah, lithium is usually always in the green stuff. Hey, look at that. We got a fresh note of titanium spawn that we're gone. Nice. Yeah, and the other thing with lithium is you get so much. It's like titanium. You get 10 to 15 per node, and that makes you 70 structural integrity. It's one lithium and 2 titanium to make a structure, like a reinforcement. So I'm going to build a little bit little bit more here. I believe I have, yeah, quite a bit. So I'll pop up to wherever my tube is. There it is. Build a little bit more. Oh, I still want to make a little room up here just to stare at the skeleton here. Yeah, so that's my goal right there. Well, that's where I'm heading towards. Nope, wrong one. Let's see what my integrity's at. Oh, 31. Okay, I can go for a while. Just position myself. But yeah, what I'm going to do after I finish this little bit is I'm going to go and change my scanner to lithium. Too close to something. Yeah, it's not the best build while you have this heat thing going on because it does lag you. Love to see. Well, you usually see me try to get myself out of it, but I think I'm literally sitting on the silicon. Yeah, I'm right now, but there's no way to avoid that. Okay, whatever, we'll just build it around it. Well, that's good. I can build a thermal vent right there, and it'll shoot the power up into my tube, and I don't have to worry about it. I hate to say it, but I might actually be at the record for distance right now. Should be needing like 2 to 4 titanium left. I lost count. 2. Okay. So, go back to my prawn here. I'm gonna go build a lithium plant on top of that. On top of that stupid thing. So. You know what? I'm just gonna put this here. Whatever. Faster to swim. Have the second. Oh! Well, I don't have the Onyx cam on right now. Oh, it's Cam. Cam with the cam. She's right here, though. You can see her paw right here sticking out. Oh, yeah, she's dreaming.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
The game, how this game works is it doesn't really get all that. Oh man, I thought I had a thing in here. Oops, get out of here. Oh well, I'm not going negative. I'll build that. Why can't I build that? What am I missing? What? Oh, I'm missing lithium. Okay. Get some lithium. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make an arrow pack so I can build that thermal vent. Yeah, because my power's struggling. Getting close to the world record if I don't have it already. For distance and size. We'll see. You don't. If you want to donate, give to an animal charity or something. Local charity. I don't need the money. But thank you, that's nice. I don't do this for the money, I do it because I love the game. It's an absolutely fantastic game. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna build a staircase. Because I'm building the tube, and I built that large up section, but I forgot to build a staircase to actually go up there. Eventually, when I come over here, I don't want to be like, ah, crap. We're going for largest base and longest base. What I'm actually doing is I'm building a tube base, fully functional, of course, from the end of the game to the beginning of the game. So the end goal is to literally walk from where you start the game to the end of the game, like the last dungeon. So instead of swimming, you're literally walking the entire way there. I think that's absolutely hilarious. So that's the goal. And that will, of course, break every record. So we're going from blue to green, and that just shows you the biome that we're in. So everything's kind of tinted green here. Over here, everything will be tinted blue. We loaded pretty much all of this biome, so things are going to go a little wonky. Because even though I have the PS4 Pro, which is a little bit better than the PS4 in hardware, it still is hungry. So I'm going to get it back. I'm going to change this to lithium. My scanner room here. So X on scanning. And we're going to go to lithium. There we go, send us some pings. I don't use the cameras. Don't really have to worry about that. I'm not saying I'm invulnerable, but... Oh yeah, sorry. I explained it. The other one is green. See, this is blue. It means we're in the blue biome. It's an easy way to tell. So, my goal is to get out of this biome 100% and go to the next one so that as I'm playing, it's actually nice and loaded properly. I'm having this weird no ground stuff. Okay. Yeah, so see, I said lithium's always hiding underneath the subwater. I only passed like 30 times and see it. There's your lithium. It's very cubey. So we'll farm that. Oh, look at all of them. There's like 3 over there, 1 over there. So I'm just going to farm all of that and stick that in a cabinet. Because as I mentioned before, it says there's lots now, but if you log out, log back in, yeah, those will disappear. And there's lots of lithium. This right here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Jesus. If I farm that and stick that in a wall unit, that'll last me easily a full biome and a half.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, so let's go to here. What the hell's a biome doing inside the top of that? That's hilarious. Oh, these are little individual ones. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot. They actually, like, the little individual ones are actually found on the ones too. But they found this one. There you go. Yeah, these aren't as good, obviously, the little guys. You want to find the actual nodes of them. Okay, getting stuck. So I'm going to go under the green area here and actually just grab the legit one. Yeah, see over in the blue area, there's 3. So we'll go into those. Now I did fall through the planet down here, actually right here. because I played for about an hour and a half, and my system was being hot, so things weren't loading properly, and you land into the lava area. So if you do fall through the planet, just kind of steer that way, and you will pop out kind of near the end of the game. Yeah, to make that aerogel pad, you just need one ruby and a couple of those purple mushrooms that go around here. Stupid things are hiding on me. Yeah, so these purple mushrooms are here. You just need one of those. And here's more lithium. So yeah, if you're ever looking for lithium and you don't have a base around, just legit just walk around the floor. Oh, I got that one recently. 2 hours to respawn. And I got that one too. Okay, doesn't really matter. The way the lithium also, or sorry, the scanner works is it will slowly search further and further out. So the longer you wait, the further nodes you'll see. Okay, so we're gonna dump lithium into this guy here. I'm an idiot, I didn't pull them out. Okay, so we got my backpack here. Okay, perfect. Yep. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to run back and change my lithium to titanium, build a port up there. So change it back. I found that cameras be useless, so I don't use them. Cameras being this right here. Let me get the stupid thing to work. Yeah, see, it's like a broken feature. Kind of cute, but doesn't really work. Okay, so I'm slowly getting energy power at the top, so I'm not too worried about making anything yet. Ever since I destroyed my water machine, which takes probably most of my power, and that to worry too much. Just gonna build a few more. It's actually weird. This area is usually pretty dangerous, but it seems like I have a bunch of rays now. Rays are peaceful. If you want to see danger, I'll save and I'll show you danger. I'll actually do that. Yeah, so let me build a few more things here and I'll show you. I'll show you something hilarious. Actually, yes, screw it. I'll just save and go down. Yeah, the reason I started my base here, I'll get a little tour, and I'll bring you to the near end of the game. So, as long as it doesn't crash, don't crash. The only time the game ever crashes is during the save. So I'm just gonna wait till that save and game thing goes away. Oh yeah, there you go. So anyways, this is the end of my tube, so I'll show you to the beginning of the tube. And then I'll show you some actual bad places. When you're playing the game, and you're coming along, you'll see this tree. This tree is actually kind of the last of the safe areas of the game. So there's a couple of safe areas, like the beginning of the game, and then here. Everything in between really wants to kill you. So this is the peaceful tree here. And all these little guys are nice and relaxing. I actually breed them, the little versions of them. And this is where most people build the base. Like legit, for your deep adventuring, this is like the last real save point of the game. Save point is in like safe area. So a lot of people build base like legit, like right here or over there. Mostly right here. This is like designed for it. However, my favorite spot in the game is a little bit further in. Still safe. I mean, it's hot. You take some damage being outside, but I think it's a hell of a lot nicer over here. Another good spot for a base here. Especially if you want the cliffside view, but now you're far away from the vents. If you want thermal heat, it's gonna kind of suck. See my tubes going over here. Okay, we are just about at my main base. So the most dangerous area is the outskirts. See, I bred most of these guys here. And here's my main base. So my favorite spot in the game is this pool here. I put my little sitting room here to watch my little manta rays. And there's my big old fat sub. It's slow as hell, so I'll take this in. The sea moth is, it gets crushed under the pressure. Okay, perfect. So that's where my nuclear power plant is, right here, and I have some thermal plants down here. And now we're going to get into the dangerous area. So, coming down here, I'll be legit. Once you get this vehicle, which is called the Prawn, it's pretty much a walking gaijin, or walking mech, sorry. It's very hard to destroy. There's a couple of creatures that like one-hit it. Oh, you gotta watch these leeches. If they touch you, they attach to you, and then they suck your power dry. Yeah, you don't want to be outside in this one as well. If you go outside, you get eaten. Eaten by the heat. Ah, titanium. Let's skip that for now. Why? Because I'm showing you a dangerous person. Oh, I have to remember to come back here. Lots of titanium. Wait, have you played this game yet? Or am I spoiling everything for you? Okay. Well, really, I mean, all you're seeing is the building aspects. And I did kind of win already. I just haven't taken the spaceship up that I made. So, it is a different environment than when you're playing and, you know, everything's still diseased and trying to, like, eat your soul. Well, this is good, because this took me, like, literally 5 hours to frickin' figure out. Legit painful. Over there is a big castle somewhere in here, a big mountain. Yeah, you hear that? That's Mr. Pain right there. Oh yeah, you drop down into this volcano here. It took me forever to figure out. And if you look around, there it is. One of these guys have a little hole. Don't touch the ground if you can. It'll start killing you instantly, like you're this guy. Okay. Now we're in the lava zone, like the legit lava zone. This is the end of the game. This is where you have to be very careful with how you move. Everything down here wants to kill you. And the last real Leviathan's down here. Yeah, that fucker right there. So you have to get around this guy into that building. And there's some other things you do, but that building is the end of the game, pretty much. There's nothing deeper or harder than this area right here, other than when you're in the outskirts. Over to this middle island here. If you touch the lava, I die quite quickly. Let's go say hello to that big stupid thing. Yeah, all these guys are going to destroy. Where the hell did he go? Yeah, see how difficult it is? I literally just flew to the end. Yay, and you go in there, you throw it away. Well, no, there's things you have to do in there. I'm not gonna spoil you. Where the hell's that big idiot? I want him to kill me. Looking for giant Leviathan to kill me. Get away from this. So you can hear him. Yeah. Well, here, I'll land in lava and show you what it does. So look at my health there. It's at 78%. Yeah. Yeah. First time I landed and I was walking around like, oh, this thing's invulnerable. Yeah. Then it blew up and then I died. Okay, well, this is just weird. In any case, normally that guy's much more persistent. Might be because I beat the game. Might be because I have a ridiculously huge base going on. Oh, shit, I'm landing. But I find, because my base is so damn huge, it's kind of bugging out a lot of the other parts of the game. And these guys shoot stupid rocks at you. Anywho, I'm being boring right now. So I'm just gonna go in this direction all the way. Hilarious because he came this way, but then he just disappeared. Damn, I'm gonna blow up just hitting the friggin' lava. And then we go over here. I'm gonna see if I can swim up here. This isn't loading. So I'm just gonna go up through and see what happens. Up and away through the game world. Woo. I am. Well, back in my base, and I didn't show it, but I have these electric worms, so you can get the eggs for. Ah, no, it locked me in here. Yeah, electric eels. Big eels. And when you breed them in captivity, they're your friends. Like, they don't attack you. They just mill around and defend you. So I release them around in the more dangerous areas of the game, just for laughs, and they end up just destroying everything. Like, everything. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess I figured out how to win. Or at least take all the monsters away. The only thing they don't kill are those big massive guys and these alien guys. Just because I don't think they can. What time is that? Okay, I'm gonna have to head out in a minute. I have a long drive. So I'm gonna see if I can fall into oblivion. Because that humors me. There we go. So this is what happens if you fall through the earth. Yeah. No. So you normally can't get this far down. Oh. You're getting crushed. I wonder if I should show you that bug. I don't want to spoil it though. There is a floor, and something happens if you get to the floor. So let's get to the floor together and see, because that humors me. I believe the floor is at 9,000. Nope. Yeah, you start seeing weird things. And then something happens when you get to the very bottom of this. Just don't save while you're falling. So I'm gonna have to hop out and go down and repair. What happens? It's true. So I'm gonna hop out. It's gonna fall about 20 feet and you can repair it. So it's gonna fall some more. We're gonna go and repair it. Can't touch it. There we go. So now we're in the void. But there is a floor to the void. So if you think of how the game was created, everything's created in the middle. And then you have a massive square, like, cube around it. So now we're kind of falling down in that cube. So visually, we're about 20% under. Once we get to the very bottom of it, the game doesn't know how to handle it, so it does weird and fun things. I have done a few times.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And of course, this is accidental, right? I'm not, like, trying to do this, at least not at the beginning. You pop into different things, like developer area. There's one where there's a row of like every creature in the game, including some of the ones that weren't released or were taken out, like is that Geo Builder and such. You can get some really crazy results falling through the planet in different areas. Perfect. So we fall, we fall. If you fall, you can look at your pad and be like, I'm thirsty. I should drink some water. You'll punch at it. Die, Void. Okay. I think it's 9,000? 7,000 or 9,000, depending. Yeah, we're getting close. Hopefully I don't have to hop in and repair again. I shouldn't have to. Come on, hit that weird spot. should make it. Oh, it's going down 2 life now. Oh. Whoa! Hey, look at that. Yahtzee, it spit me out in the shallows. Way the hell over there. Oh, there's my ship out. Yeah. That one's not nearly as fun as the usual ones, but end up spitting me out at go up on my ship. Be like, okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can't get any more spoiler than this. Yeah, you build the ship, you escape on the ship. You want to grind? Making materials for this damn thing? Oh my god. It's like a solid 2 hours. Let's go to the top. This is being here, and that's where I'll end this video.
Calorie intake recommended.
Oh, this is going to save you so much. So much. I pretty much am. So, yeah, okay. So there's 2 islands in this game. They have to get to, and they're very hard to find. You get lost all the time. At this height, I can actually show you easily. So you start the game here in this escape pod, right? So if you look at this guy right here, stand on the roof of this, and look for this. You see this kind of like clouded area here on the water? It never moves. All the other clouds move. You can see on top of it. That's an island. Opposite of that, over here, same thing. Another cloud that never moves that's on the water. That's the other island. So by going on top, or just looking over here, you can actually see it. See that big puffy cloud? That's the island. You can either swim to it, or go on top of your escape pod you start in. And look, you'll see it there. Bang. That guy right there, that big puffy cloud that doesn't move, Island 1, Island 2. Oh, shoot. Cam, you wanted to see something dangerous. I'm going to show you the biggest, most dangerous character in the game. Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? Well, this is the start of the game. I beat the game taking Jupiter there, and then I went to the end of the game. So this is actually the very beginning. This is where you kind of start. So this will be part of my base. I mean, eventually it's going to come right to here. However, behind this is, spoiler alert, you crash first 1 minute of the game. You start here. However, if you go behind it, because when you start the game, you have nothing. You're literally a naked man swimming around, trying to figure out how to breathe. You have no oxygen tank or anything. You can breathe for like 20 seconds. It's actually really sick. However, if you go over here, and you will, because you're going to explore and be like, oh, big ship. I'm going to go behind it because a lot of parts of it... Oh, shit. Yeah, see that big thing that's just blue? That's not good. You're like, hey, I'm going to go behind here because there's lots of fun things. Oh. And over here, there are 3 friends. 3 big friends. There's one right there. However, the biggest ones are over here. These guys aren't too bad. They look kind of scary, but they're not too bad. The real terrifying parts of the game are over here. And it gives you a very special little cutscene. Let's go there and see what it is. Yeah. Then I'll let it kill me. And then that's where I'll end the video. scared the crap out of me when this first happened to me. Just jump up in the air. Yeah, when I first started doing this, I was doing it on VR. Yeah. Not a good idea. Terrifying game. Okay, the ground's still there. I'm getting very close to it. Very, very close. So I'm gonna do the rest of this underwater. I'm just gonna orient myself. We go southeast. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go southeast. I'm just gonna kind of dive down here and be like, oh, hey, look. Beautiful.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
Don't worry, I'll be I'll be calories for someone else in a minute or two. Not even a couple seconds. So you kind of swim around. You get lots of resources over here, by the way. Lots and lots and lots. So it kind of encourages you to come down here. Check things out. Gonna get a little deeper here. Normally you can only get about 100 feet when you first start the game, so you're not going to come down this deep. But I like to go down this deep. Yeah, look at all these cool little guys. These guys actually choke you, they're hilarious. They let off some kind of green crap that like starves you to death. Or starves you of oxygen, I should say. Southeast. Oh god, I'm starting to get freaked out now. Just because I know it's coming. Some solar flares here. Oh, that messes with my eyes. Okay. Gonna go to where we shouldn't go. The drop off should be right over here. You know, I would be so bitter if my damn electric worms went and killed the freaking Godzillas of the game. I'm over here, I'm like, guys, this is gonna be so scary. And you guys are like, oh shit, what's coming? And then nothing comes. All I see is like an electric eel come by and like, hey, how you doing, buds? Okay, no, there's still a couple of these shark guys here. So, we're almost there. I swear I'm not joshing you. There's actually something down here. The biggest creature in the game. If I don't frickin' starve to death before I get to it. It's just weird looking. First time I came down here, I brought the sea moth, which is like the second vehicle you get. Oh, there's two guys fighting. And it got swallowed whole. Scared the living crap out of me.
30 seconds.
Damn it, go up. Oh no, I'm gonna... I think I'm gonna die of friggin' oxygen failure. Oh, that's embarrassing. Sorry guys, that's embarrassing. I'm gonna die before... of oxygen before I get eaten. Yeah, I'm just gonna die. It's such a relaxing game. Why do people say it's a horror game? It's the most relaxing game in the world. Look, I peacefully died. Alright, whatever. The giant freaking ray-looking thing with, like, tentacles that eats your soul. However, it seems like I've literally killed everything in this game that's dangerous, so it's embarrassing. This is fun. This is weird. What am I looking Anywho, if you do want to see it, you can see all the videos. Unfortunately, I purified this planet and released the electric eels of hell that eat everything dangerous. So I do have a really long drive because I'm seeing my dad. So I'm gonna call it, but you guys have a good evening, and I'll stream again when I get back. Oh look, at least it put me back in my base. And I'll end with keep calm. Have a good one, guys.